This Eid, the wife of Daniel Girmay, a former member of the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, later nominated and sent to South Sudan for peacekeeping mission, representing the Ethiopian army in 2015. However, following the political turmoil in Ethiopia, Daniel had been betrayed by his own comrades and beaten in Sudan in a barbaric manner, tells his wife, who doesn't want her name to be mentioned for anonymous reasons.
My husband served in the ENDF for so many years. He also went to Sudan for peacekeeping mission on behalf of his country and stayed there for so many years. Unfortunately, on February 2021, we learned from the media that he was beaten and lost his teeth because of his ethnicity. They were threatening and torturing me to ask my husband to come and surrender. It's a lot. I can't even describe it. My son is also a victim. They were trying to make him a hostage, but they failed.
Both of them have expressed their happiness about the Pretoria Peace Accord, even though the recent reports coming out from the international media outlets are something awful and disturbing, for they don't know the fate of their husbands and other fellow former Tigraian Ethiopian National Defense Force members who had been detained in Ethiopia 2 years ago.
I'm so happy and relieved about the signed peace agreement. It was in the interest of Tigrayan people, and we want this suffering to come to end. Everybody needs peace, even the plants and animals. As a Tigraian and a victim, I am the happiest of all about the signed peace agreement, and nothing can be compared to peace, and it's accepted.
This is also the other victim of arbitrary arrests carried out against former Tigraian ENDF members due to their ethnicity, though her husband was serving his country for so long with the utmost dedication.
My husband is imprisoned by the country he served for 20 years. They've always put their country first, but because of his ethnicity, he was imprisoned starting from October 2020, so it's been 2 years since I last heard from him.
They also called on the international community to firmly work on the proper implementation of the cessation facilities signed between the Tigray and Ethiopian governments to end the 2-year horrific war in Tigray and release the prisoners of conscience, mainly Tigrayan former ENDF members who had been detained due to their ethnic adherence all over Ethiopia.
ببعل جزاي بتشازي خونسي زم كلهم تجارو ببهرهم بمنتهم زخلا شجر قطيمهم زلوا.
I want not only former Tigraian ENDF members to be freed, but everyone who is a victim of racism. The government should seek apology and help in bringing their normal lives back. When we first heard about the agreement, I was so hopeful that my husband would be released and see him again. But after time, when I heard about the killings of 83 former ENDF Tigrayan members, it worried me thinking about my husband. He could be one of them. I can't sleep. The international community has to do something about it. We need them released. We're still waiting for the full implementation of the peace agreement.
It is to be recalled that more than 17,000 former Tigrayan members of the Ethiopian National Defense Force are now under custody without speedy trial.